Buckle up, Fairfield Prep. Today is Monday, February 23rd, and we're with you live from Studio 402B with your lead anchors, Ryan Matera and Andy Spangenberg. This is the Monday Preport.
Yeah, so apparently they can't arrest you if you commit the same crime twice, so I'll be fine. Hello there, and welcome to the Monday Preport. Thanks for joining us here once again in the closets of B4. We hope you had a nice couple of weeks. I'm Ryan Matera. What was that? Oh, my apologies. Apparently my co-anchor, carpool supervisor, and ex-dance instructor, Andy Spangenberg, is currently away doing research in the rainforest cafe. He does love that place. We do dearly miss him here at the preparatory, but I think this could be a good chance to let you as the audience get to know me, Andy Spangenberg, as a person. Wait, am I Andy or Ryan? Honestly, I can't even tell the difference. Now, like I said, prep just came off a 1-week break, which was a great chance to catch up on my knitting. This jacket is actually made from Peruvian falcon feathers. I also suffered from avian flu, though I did train a Clouder of Cats, the opening dance sequence from the musical Cats. They're huge fans of irony. And sadly, we learned that suede is not dishwasher safe. Really? The one thing that is different about the school is administration's heightened sensitivity on dress code. Now, to demonstrate positive and negative dress code, I have my guest, Dimitri Kasides. Now, as you can see, Dimitri is finely dressed in a nice tuxedo with a bow tie, top button buttoned, and well-coiffed hair. Thank you, Dimitri. Now, our negative example is Charlie McGrath. Charlie does not have his button buttoned, his tie is undone, he has a silly jacket, and a hat, which is not allowed, and also sloppy haircut, and a sloppy face. Thank you. Alright, well, usually Andy does sports, but he sent me some pretty good instructions, so I think I can handle it. So now it's time for this week's Sport Report. Well, our basketball team, we have a basketball team? Our basketball team used the time off from school wisely by kicking some SEC rival behinds. They began by ruining Valentine's Day for the ND Fairfield Lancers. And then took down the hated Xavier Falcons on the road by double digits. Then, back in Alumni Hall on Friday, Tommy Nolan returned from injury to help the team clinch the SEC's top seed with a big victory over career magnet. Senior night in the Ballers' final regular season game is tomorrow in Alumni Hall. Both Tate Duran and John Murphy will be giving swirlies to all students not in the bomb squad to support.
Put that down.
According to Governor Davis, Mr. Dennis's wrestlers won the division title 2 Tuesdays ago for the first time in school history. Congratulations, guys. There are many great moments. It was an exciting match, and we promised not to mention it, so we won't. But we're not saying that Mike Russo wasn't bit by a female wrestler.
Really?
Don't worry, he won the match anyways. Our prep hockey squadron also picked up some huge wins over break. They braved the cold temperatures in and especially outside the rink to take down the Ridgefield Lions last Saturday, and then the Pruxers knocked off a superb Massachusetts team in Catholic Memorial by a score of 3-1. The win streak was snapped this past Saturday, unfortunately, by talented ND West Haven team. The loss was likely due to Brandon Powell forgetting to bring his lucky lunchbox. Well, if you ask me, I think it's time for a little game. Join me for a round of a Report Original, yes or false.
Is it yes, or is it false? It might be yes, but it could be false.
Welcome to Yes or False. Our contestant today is Purport Nature correspondent Charles McGrath. Welcome, Charlie. How was El Salvador?
Amazing. Another life-changing experience. It's my second time going, making 2 life-changing experiences. Brings me right back where I started.
Well, sounds like a fantastic trip. Highly recommended to all students. Now, this is a new game called Yes or False, where we give you a statement and you tell us if it is yes or if it is false. If you get even one question right, we will award you with a 3-week vacation from school, and because you are our nature correspondent, we will give you statements all about animals. Alright, here's number 1. The Fitzroy turtle has the ability to breathe through their butts. Is that yes or false?
That's an easy one, Ryan. That's a yes. They are commonly referred to as bum breathers.
I'm sorry, the correct answer was true. They can breathe through their butts. You still have a chance at that vacation. Let's take a look at number 2. which is something, those bum-breathing turtles have to say all the time. All right, number 2 is about our aquatic friend, the moose. Is it yes or false that the male moose could be found working at Radio Shacks in Alaska?
I'm afraid that is just false, and that is because Radio Shack recently went bankrupt, as we all know, putting many a meese out of business.
Very funny. But the correct answer is no. Moose don't work at Radio Shacks. But if they did, I bet no one would notice. Well, you're the 2 in the hole, but if you get this one correct, you're looking at 3 weeks paid vacation in the beautiful Rainforest Cafe. Charlie, is it yes or is it false that the platypus has a pair of spurs on their hind limbs which secrete a highly dangerous venom?
I think I've got this one. The answer is true.
Sorry, Charlie. The correct answer was yes. That is all the time we have. Thanks for playing. This was yes or false.
Is it yes? Or is it false? It might be yes, but it could be false.
That was a fun game. Now remember, follow us on Twitter, and you can win a chance at receiving a Get Out of Jug free card signed by Governor Davis. Now, as you all know, I am an honorary member of the school's yearbook club, and every year we send out superlatives for seniors to vote on, which surprisingly received no criticism at all this year, especially the fact that I nominated myself for funniest. But the results are in, and with the exclusive access to these results, we would like to slowly announce the winners throughout the year. This week, we begin with the award of Nicest Flow, and the Iggy goes to Vincenzo D'Amore. And the award for most likely to win the Hunger Games, the senior class chose Charles Paul. Congratulations, guys. We'll be back next week with more official superlative winners. Later this week, a group of students and faculty members will embark on the triannual Kairos Retreat. But you didn't hear that from me. Ladies and gentlemen, to comment on last night's Oscar performance, Dimitri Kassidis.
Hi, Andy/Ryan. How are you doing tonight?
Nice to see you. How are you? Did you enjoy the performance last night?
Great as always. Wonderful. How about that Birdman, huh?
Oh, fantastic film.
Yeah, I agree. It's a great
You caught
film,
it, right?
Film. Yeah, it came out in 2014, and it was a great. It won Movie of the Year.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Yes.
What about Keaton's performance? I mean, that really might save his career.
Oh, really wonderful. That was a great performance. I thought it's riveting.
Yeah, I thought so too. What about Benedict Cumberbatch? I mean.
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch is yeah, he did great too.
Yeah, I thought so, but he didn't win the award, is what I was gonna say.
Are you sure he didn't win the award? I think you should check again. I'm pretty sure he actually did win.
Yeah. What about Neil Patrick Harris? Great host, right?
I thought Tom Cruise was hosting.
Did you watch the Oscars last night?
How dare you, sir? How could you ask me such a show over?
Probably not gonna have that guy on anymore. Ringmaster McCrory and his ping pong polygamists invite you to Ping Pong Club, held Tuesdays or Wednesdays, somewhere downstairs. I just wanted to say the words ping pong polygamists. Philosophy Club held their first meeting last week. But does that matter? Does any of this matter? Joe Farrell, a prep alum and ex-teacher, received rave reviews in the New York Times last week for his restaurant on Fairfield Avenue, Walrus and Carpenter. It was the most exciting piece of the week in the Times obituary section. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week where Mr. Saylor has promised to perform a number from The Sound of Music. We'd like to offer special thanks to Fairfield Prep's Fraction Club, who have been doing some really great work lately, but apparently we've only seen the half of it. I'm Ryan Matera, and remember, it's not just news, it's news.